guys, so we're on to level 3, powering on. We're doing core today, and it's going to be planks and side planks. So they're going to be full standard planks and full standard side planks. So we're going to get started with the warm up, and we're just going to do some shoulder crosses. Just get everything warmed up. Okay. Rugby balls behind you, imaginary rugby balls, going forwards and back. Okay, thumbs up. If you've done the other 2 levels, you'll know this drill. Thumbs down, thumbs forwards, and thumbs behind. Okay, quick side bends, going to the side, and to the other side. Try and get your fists on the floor. That's feeling too easy. All our arms are at different lengths, and I have short stubby arms, we've discovered. You know, use your elbows, and try and get further down. Not trying to let your hips kind of cheat like mine were doing just then. I'm going to get ready for the first plank. So, elbows underneath your shoulders, off we go. So you're going to go up on your tippy toes in a nice straight line. You're going to have to breathe and breathe deep. It's not an easy move, even though we're not moving. I'm not going to be holding it a bit longer than the other 2 levels if you've progressed from them up here. Okay, key things, that's not a plank. That's not a plank. You're in a nice straight line throughout. Hopefully not too much shaking. Supposed to be the common one. And next, so we're going to be going on to a side plank. So again, shoulder over your elbow. You can put your hand down or fist down. Some people hold it like that. You should have more surface area. It should be easier if your arm is completely out with your hand down. Whatever works. And feet, you can either stack them on top of each other or put them one foot in front of the other. I tend to stack mine. It's entirely up to you. You're going to get your knees up off the floor though on this one, so off we go. You don't have to keep your arm up in the air. I do. A common one is people do that. But that actually puts a lot of strain. It really twists. So I recommend if you can avoid doing that. If you have to, it's fine. You could. Took skill. Could get a block and hold that, or something higher up, and it's going to have less twist. That would be a better option. But I could just put, there we go. Okay. So, and rest. Swap sides, turn around. I'm facing this way so I can keep an eye on you. Okay, so again, a nice straight line ready. Do a 30-second rest on this, so it's 30 seconds each hold, 30 seconds rest. So the previous 2 levels is 20 seconds. So it might feel a little bit of a challenging step up this one if you come through the levels. If you can, I'll show you what to do. If you're really struggling with this, off we go. If you're really struggling with this, you can go back a level. There's no shame, there's no harm. You get it, okay? And get more strength built at that level. Ready for this one? Or go up, down, 1, 2, 3, and then come back up. Hold it for as long as you can. Go down, 1, 2, 3. Try and just stay rested for like no more than 3 seconds, if you can. Stay nice and strong. Done. Okay, ready for the second round. We're going to do the main plank and the 2 side planks again, and then one more time. And then we're done. We're done for the day. Like being done for the day. There's nothing better than when you've got it done. Especially if you're one of those early bird people. I hear about you guys all the time. I've never been one. And you got up early today to do this. Dang out. That's Welsh for well done. Okay, nearly there, and off we jump. So remember, stay in that nice straight line. Elbows underneath your shoulders, nice and straight. No bums in the air, no bums on the floor. Hips on the floor, nice and straight. Deep breaths. Think about how awesome you are. How maybe you were putting off doing this. Weren't sure when you were going to get started. But you're here and you're doing it. And this. Side plank. Yeah, that's just it. It's like we all have different obstacles to do, and maybe you said you were going to do this and it was absolutely fine. You've come along and you smashed it, but I know a lot of you will be here and you came very close to not being here today to do this. You know, life taking over, family, work, just being tired. Off we go. But we're here doing it, building the strength. So all this is going to help your back stability. It's core stability, this main session. It helps with any sports, so if you're progressing and you want to get into activity in sport, this is really going to help. And it will also help, it'll help stabilize your spine, help with keeping mobile, independent in your older age, and rest. Which, you know, we don't think about really until we start losing it. So, you know, if you're thinking early on about doing this stuff, it's one of my favourite sessions. And there's nothing better than if you start being friends with athletes or people that are quite, I don't mean that athletes like Olympic, I mean you can go be friends with people that do the Olympics, but I'm sure they need friends, and that sounds really bad. I just meant like everybody needs friends, right? But off we go, digging a hole, Jenny digging a hole. But yeah, so when you get friends that are quite sporty athletes, triathletes as well, I was thinking, like we would often go to the pub after training in roller derby, and we'd have a plank off, and it always ended with, every party ended with who could hold a plank for the longest. I didn't always win, I did my best, but then after having Ashley, my daughter, my youngest daughter, and rest, final round, after having Ashley, I couldn't hold the plank, I couldn't do it. I'd lost so much strength when I during my pregnancy, but it comes back. Your body remembers, and it will always come back. So if you did used to be quite sporty, quite athletic, it won't be there again. Don't lose hope. It'll come back. Your body remembers. So your body adapts and your body remembers. So stick with it. Off we go. Last round. Final plank. Final normal plank. And then we just go to the side one. So make sure that butt's not going up. Now you stand straight. Again, if it's too much, go down. 1, 2, 3. Come back up. Hold for as long as you can. Remember to brace. And imagine someone's going to punch you in the stomach. So you're really holding on to that brace. Tensing those core muscles. Nearly there. Done. We've got this. Nearly there. 1 minute of work left. We've got a side plank and then one more side plank. Quickly run through some stretches with you, not too many. There is the stretch session. There'll be a 10-minute stretch session online as well. So if you want to make the session longer, you can just add that on at the end. And then that will help because we don't stretch enough. And I know stretching isn't sexy. Off we go. So stretching isn't sexy. You know, people don't stretch as much as they need to. And the amount of sitting we tend to do in our day-to-day lives, or standing, sitting, being in one position. Generally when we work, we're in one position all the time. So whether it's sitting or standing, you're not going through a wide range of movement, and then you're gonna get tight in different areas. So the stretch session will help. It'll help at all levels, and that's fun. It'll help massively, whether you just want to be able to live life to the full, or do a sport and not get injured because you're rigid and inflexible. You want to be nice and loosey-goosey, but not too loosey-goosey. You need strength. If you're overly flexible and don't have any strength, that's a whole other battle. Off we go. So nice and strong. I say stagger your feet if that's easier. It's probably easier with the top leg behind you, but anyway. Be easier when you get to the marches when you do that. But we won't talk about marches yet. I don't want to scare you off. We need to become nice, and I want you to all like me. Love me, I need love. Okay, we are nearly there. Stick with it. Deep breaths. 2 deep breaths. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All done. We'll have a quick stretch. Gonna push out. Really try and imagine pushing against something. Suppose head or door. Man, up to the sky. Relax your neck. We'll let it have a week. You push, curve it up the side. Okay, over to the other side. So when we stretch in the stretch session, so hands behind you and push back. When we stretch in the stretch session, different stretches, we hold them for 30 seconds each, because you should really hold a stretch for 30 seconds. I literally whiz through things because I know we're a bit short on time, and I don't want to keep you here for much longer than I promised, which was the 10 minutes. It should be about 10 minutes, so thank you very much for coming. If that was getting too easy, you're more than welcome to join me on the next one. I'm not filming that today, so it might be online if depending on when you're watching this. The next one will be athlete mode, so that's when the fun stuff starts really going on. So well done, be proud. You've managed to fit it in today, or you got up early and you smashed it. So down, and I will see you on the next one. Crack on.